Everything happens so fast. And all I hear is this man screaming. He said, "Dance, bitch." And he started shooting. And I'm just like, oh my God. Like, he shot a couple of times. And I was so scared. In the car?
Yes, bitch, I lied to Gail King, bitch. First of all, I didn't know that bitch was even gonna ask me about that shit. Bitch, she's always gonna talk about this shooting. Why'd you ask me about fucking Tory? That's not what this is about. Even if I was, I fucked this nigga like once, maybe twice on a drunk night. Bitch, kept catching me out of my fucking mind.
When this whole debacle, or whatever you call it, came about, the whole time it's like she knows what happened, I know what happened, and we know that what you're saying and what the alleged things and the alleged accusations of my name are not true. It's falsified information, it's false information, and it's not accurate information. I don't ever want to come off like I'm here to bash this girl, or I'm here to talk down about this girl, or ever be at a place where like I'm disrespecting her, because to me as a person, she's still my friend. No matter what, even if she doesn't look at me like that, I look at her like she's still my friend.
After the Instagram Live, Megan seemingly reacted on Twitter, calling Tory, quote, genuinely crazy.
True peace, everyone. I know it's been a while. My name is Marsha Tabu Unawanet Noonebu. And of course, you know I'm using the Noonebu Tarot deck. And my topic for today is Meg the Stallion. Is Meg the Stallion being honest? Is she being told to say these horrible things about Tory? She already got caught on Gail. Now she calling Gail all out her name and stuff. She lost all credibility in that clip. She looking real stupid. Is Megan the Stallion telling the truth? When it comes to this Tory Lanez situation, is she being honest? Is she being honest? Is someone putting a battery in her back to jail Tory because he didn't want to sign anyone's contracts to be stuck and owing another record company? Is she the plant? Was she placed there? Megan the Stallion. What is she up to? When I read her without the cards, her energy read guilty. She's lying. She's performing. She's acting. Especially when I seen those fake crocodile tears she tried to produce when telling the story. I never got shot before. I didn't know what. I didn't want to move. I could be killed. I mean, it was just straight up acting. There was nothing sincere or real about what came out of her mouth. But let's see what these cards say, and let's continue on. Again, this is about Megan the Stallion. Is she being real? Is she being real, or is she being real fake? Is she being dishonest? Turn my phone down. Let us begin. Is Megan Thee Stallion telling the truth when it comes to Tory Lanez? Is she being honest or dishonest? Okay. Is she being honest or dishonest? What is she doing here? What is she doing here? So the first card I got in the upright was the Pantheism card. We see all the planets there. And Pasetjet, that's the word on the card as well. The second card I got in the upright was the Noonebu male marriage card. This was an upright. Noonebu male marriage card. And in reverse, I got the Lepu Buna Nupu card. This was in reverse. Alright, so I'm going to read the first card, the Pantheism card. And it reads, Original God, Son, and Goddess, planets of creation, the Ennead, planetheism, planet gods, science of logos, human and animal sacrifices, gods of all religions, occult, etc., does good and evil according to their likes and dislikes. If it's upright, you are in a good standing. In reverse, you are in for a whooping power, something they don't like, or to carry the blame for something else as a scapegoat. Let me read this again, that was choppy. Okay, the Pantheism card, original God and Goddess, planets of creation, the 9 Ennead, planetheism, planet gods, science of logos, human and animal sacrifices, gods of all religions, occult, etc., does good and evil according to their likes and dislikes. If it's upright, you are in good standing. In reverse, you are in for a whipping power, something they don't like, or to carry the blame for something else as a scapegoat. Science of logos. Logos is just a way you have with words. It has to do with wordage. And you know, in America they have, I thought I turned my phone off. They have all these laws and rules and all these things that they dealing with the law that have many words and long pages, and you have to sort through stuff and figure out how to make it make sense. It's a lot. Another word for logos is Zupu. And Zupu is a part of the negative forces of nature. And there's a lot of negativity that took place in this situation with Tory and Megan. But we just can't get to the truth of it, you know. The media puts out what they want to put out. That's another form of logos. And people run with it, you know. There wasn't enough evidence brought to the court case. It was just sloppy and messy. And Megan's religious. And all of the planets are on this card. So it's a representation of the universe being involved in here, because nature has to step in after a while when so much wrongdoing gets pushed to the side or overlooked. Nature has to come in and be involved. And as we know, these planets are alive. These planets have brains. They're not just sitting up there looking pretty. Like everyone, there's a good and a bad side to everyone. So you really can't go by what Megan says. And this card said if it's upright, she's in good standing. I'm going to get some more confirmation on this card. She's in good standing? I beg to differ. So what's the next card under here? What's the next card? Cardu and Cardar card. And this is in reverse. You see that heart there? That's what Cardu and Cardar represent, the heart. And she has a lot of heart to sit out here and, you know, call Gayle King out of her name because she questioned her and it wasn't in the line of questioning when she was doing the interview. That's another form of logos as well. All this conversation and questioning and wordage. Let's read what it says. These brand new gods and goddesses are creators of hearts and veins of the African race and their original godparents from Lake Victoria. Another circulation card that supplies life and movement to persons, places, and things. This is also the base of the spirit beings that they receive nutrition by causing excitement in human beings, positive or negative. In the upright, everything is good and healthy. Well, this was in reverse, and everything's not good and healthy as far as this situation is concerned. And another thing, these gods are the creators of the hearts and veins of the African race. Both Megan and Tori are African. So this card, it just solidifies that everything's not good and healthy with this situation. That's what that means. Everything's not good. This one said it was in good standing, the situation. This one just clarifies it's not in good standing. It's not a healthy situation. Okay? Now the next card, I'm just going to sit these here. This one was upright, and this one was reverse. Now the next card is the Noonebu male marriage card. Okay, let's see what this card says. An adult male person may legally and ethically marry as many spouses as he can provide for and sexually comfort, if there be extra eligible female persons available in the society. Excuse me. The same way each time that conditions are the same. Note carefully the reasons for this law as information is so given about it. Usually a society has more eligible women to marry than it has eligible men. Excuse me. And it was supposed to be some type of beef because Tori slept with Megan's friend. So this is really what's going on here. If there be extra female persons available in the society, there was an extra female person he took interest to, and according to the media and what people have been saying, a lot of this has to do with her best friend sleeping with Tori. I'm going to get an extra confirmation on this card as well, but that's my take, and let's see what comes up after that. The religion card came up. This is the religion card. It has a Z on top right here. That stands for Zupu. And that is the negative forces of nature. And this is a negative situation. Let's see what it is. And FYI, religion is a negative for the African race. It's a spell that was cast upon us. I've been saying it for a while. I'm going to keep saying it because it is true. Religion is a spell that was cast upon the Ethiopian African race. Okay? Check out the Leviathan videos and check out what Leviathan is. A giant sex force. Controls people, places, and things. Let me read the card now. Savior, helps people, loving, martyr, studious. In reverse means mental, spiritual, and physical death, deception, false, self-appointed leaders, creator of capitalism, deviant sex forces, zealots, and extremists. Deviant sex forces. It had to do with sex. This situation had to do with sex. Why would Megan lie about who she slept with? First and foremost. I'm going to go to the next card. Oh, my nose, excuse me. This was in reverse. The Lepu Buna Nupu card. In reverse. We see a child here, right? We see a child here. We see a boy and a girl. Yes, in the background here's a male figure, a young man. Excuse me. Ooh. The Lepu Buna Nupu card. Balance, very quiet, fairness, naturally secretive, empath, strong intellect, teacher, sudden wealth, stops argument, expansiveness, virtuous, studies occult knowledge. In reverse, it's codependent on others, opposition, prejudice, and not recognized for work done, trauma and rejection. So is Meg Thee Stallion codependent on Rock Nation to put this battery in her back and pretend that, you know, Tory did these horrible things to her? I never seen her foot as evidence that it's been shot. She looked like her foot was fine, but you know, I'm not an expert in that department, but this is what I get from this card. Prejudice, not recognized for work done, trauma from rejection. Well, she has been traumatized. She lost her mother and her grandmother. That's traumatizing. And you know, and to me sometimes she's childlike and silly. You know, she's always saying that hot girl shit. You really got yourself in some hot shit. Excuse my language. You in a situation right now, girl. Ain't nothing hot about that. We'll flip up the next card on the bottom. See what's going on here. Okay. The Zupu card came up upright. Here it is right here, the Zupu card. I'm going to read it to you. Okay, this is all sixes. Negative energy. Negative forces of nature. Secondary creator, 6 reasons, 6 minds, Zeus. Second emanation, evolutionary creator, gamma rays, left side reason, descendant reason, sex, false guide in nature, 6 ether spirits, 6543, ignorance, mystery, and death. Megan's being dishonest because it has mystery, ignorance, and death on here. Someone could have died. It's low reasonability. Unhealthy. Unhealthy situation. Unhealthy situation. And again, Zupu is all negative. Negative forces of nature, negative energy, bad everything. Zupu, there's nothing positive about Zupu. So Megan is not being truthful. She's definitely not being truthful. Sex is also in here too. False God in nature. She's being false. She's not telling the truth. She's doing just the opposite. She's getting caught up in her lies as well. Mary, Mercury messenger card. This is another message from the beautiful planet Mary, also known as Mercury. Let's see what Mary has to say. The planet's been popping up, boy, I tell you. They've been here since the first card. They in the building. Let's see what this one says. Mary, Mercury messenger card. Messages, communication, reason, mathematics, education, writing, publishing, predictions, prophecies, teaching, merchandise, business, commerce, trading, messenger of the orbs, deceit, travel, news, printing, smart, intelligence, profanity, and clumsiness. Well, she did curse Gail out, and there was a lot of clumsiness going on with the gun and what they said was happening with the gun. That's real clumsy and dangerous. This card had ignorance, mystery, and death. All the negatives. All the negatives. Her communication about what happened is very poor. It's a lot of gaps. Even people who are not in the courtroom, who are not lawyers, can see there's something fishy going on here. The communication is poor. This is what Mary's letting us know. She's letting us know.
You always cooking.
It's all about the business. All about the business in the music industry. There's certain things these people don't want to happen, and they'll throw shade and make a person look like they're bad and belong in jail. You know, whatever they say, that's how it goes. And writing and publishing is what Tory Lanez was doing, and he was getting paid for it during the COVID. He was getting paid, and he would refuse to sign with any record label. That is a problem for them. That's a message he's putting out for others to do the same thing, to get their own money without being tied and having contracts with someone who you have to pay for the rest of your life. Your children don't even get anything. So that's what Mary's delivering as well. She's letting it be known. Thank you. Commerce. Commerce has to do with sex. Business. They tried to do business with him, and he rejected them. So old Megan came with the story and got him locked up. That's what it's looking like. This is the last card here, the Phoenician Noon Kingdom card. This will be home only to all straight-haired people such as Arabs, Turks, Spaniards, Latinos after the 2025 cataclysm. All other races will be able to visit with Kingdom Guards chaperoned for a limited time and must be escorted off the motherland until a later time. In the reverse means you may not be allowed to visit, or you may have broke laws that will not allow you to return. Did Megan break laws that will not allow her to return to the motherland? She did. She's not going back. She won't be allowed to enter. Let's see what else I got here. I never used this deck. I'm gonna mess with it today. Oops. This is the deck I'm using. Hold on, do I want to use this deck? I took it out already. I had another deck I wanted to use. I just can't find it. So far, the energy I'm getting from these cards is Megan Thee Stallion has a battery in her back. She's not being truthful about what took place. She already got caught on Gayle King. We know Tory had made a killing during COVID, and he was out of his contract, and he was about to move forward and do his own thing. He was stepped to and addressed plenty times by different people in the music industry to sign him, and he refused with good reason. That can be problematic for people who are users and and take advantage of people in that industry. They lock you in and it's over for you. You just oh. Look at these people: Patti LaBelle, Mariah, Anita Baker. Why are they still singing? Why are they still going on stage? They have hits for life. Why are they still going out here making this small change and going on these stages and trying to get this coin? It says a lot about the industry. It says a lot. Oh, these cars are crispy. Now Megan working with Japanese people over there, and she ain't doing nothing for Africa. She ain't coming in. She won't be able to make it back to the motherland. Let's see what it do, y'all. I haven't used these cards in a while. I'm going to have to use the book. Flip, and flip. Okay. This is the first card I got. Someone can't sleep at night. Someone is uncomfortable with themselves. This could be Tory, or this can be Megan, because he is in prison and he's fighting for his. He's not changing what he says. He's sticking to what he says as being right and exact. It could be taking a toll on him. And Megan could be like this as well, because she's lying and it's catching up with her. Sometimes when you're doing ugly stuff, you're not comfortable with it. You can't be comfortable with it unless you're just that evil. Is Megan just that evil? Let me see what this card reads, okay? 1 second. 1 second. And I think this card is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The 9 of Swords. I think that's what this card is. And swords, they hurt. Swords will kill you. This looks like some deep depression, can't sleep, can't function type stuff. Look at that. This situation is bad. Even for the others who know something and ain't saying nothing. Let me get this, pull this up real quick. Where you at, card? Alright, 1 second. The 9 is a sign of anxiety and fear. It encourages one not to dwell on past fears and to seek help from others. Sign of anxiety and fear. Not good. Like I said, it could be Tory or it can be Megan. This is bad. The whole situation is bad. Okay. Next I have the Temperance card here. Temperance. Let's see what this is. Somebody had a horrible temper after Tory denied their offer. Let's see, Temperance. Let's do this. Temperance shows an angelic figure, neither male nor female. The angel has 1 foot in the water and 1 on the ground, showing us that we need to stay active, but remain grounded and practical. While one might have an extravagant imagination with many ideas, it is important to have a purpose and transfer our imagination into reality. Okay, so Tori had the extravagant imagination with many ideas.
He always cooking.
That's what he had. He was about his business. Okay, it is, and it said it is important to have a purpose to transfer our imagination into reality. Megan's not in reality. She can't transfer anything because she's being told what she needs to do. I didn't look at her documentary. I don't think I will either. The angel has 1 foot in the water and 1 on the ground, showing us we need to stay active. She is staying active ever since that happened, but remain grounded and practical. You can't remain grounded when you out here pretending something happened to you. You can't stay grounded when you're out here cursing out someone because they asked you a question while you was on their show that you wasn't expecting to get asked. So she's all over the place. This is Megan. This is Megan. This card is in the upright, and to me it looks like the 4 of Cups. I mean, it was in reverse, excuse me. This card is in reverse, okay? 4 of Cups in reverse. Where's the Cups? Okay, Cups, where are you? Okay. 8765. The 4 is a sign of introspection and revelation. Reevaluation. It often accompanies someone who is unmotivated or apathetic and in need of adjustment. I'm gonna need some confirmation on this one.
He always cooking.
No, I don't. The situation with Tori and Meg has to be reevaluated. It really does. It needs to be adjusted. I'm still going to get an extra confirmation. All I'm going to do is flip it. Flip it. And flip it. Oops, put that one down there first. That one was in the upright. Okay. King of Cups. King of Cups. Looks like someone is sitting down comfortable and ain't got no worries. Got their little cup. Got their chair. Their chain around their neck. Their crown. Ain't nothing bothering them. They chilling. I'm the king. I got this. I'm the king. I got this. King of Cups. Another cup. The cup is upright. Let me find out. The king represents full control of one's emotions and the ability to balance them with logic. It indicates someone who is mature and diplomatic. It indicates someone who is mature and diplomatic, who is staying stern and sticking to the same train of thought throughout all of this. Tory is. He don't care what shade they throw his way, he's staying firm. He has control of his emotions. I mean, it's a sad situation, but he's keeping himself in check. He's not all over the place like Megan. She's messy. The next card again, I had the Hangman in reverse. The Hangman in reverse. These cards don't give me a reverse situation, I don't think. I have it in reverse. And this person just looks like, oh, I'm just going to wait it out. Yep, he'll be in jail and all of this will be forgotten. Whatever. That's the energy I'm getting from this card. Let's see what the book says. The Hangman. The Hangman is hanging upside down from a live tree, gaining a different perspective of the world. He is not suffering, but is rather calm and observant. The Hangman indicates the need to pause, look around, and be willing to surrender to new ideas. Well, this was in reverse, and Tory's not surrendering, and he's calm and observant. He's waiting for his day to come. That's what this is. So the Hangman in reverse is patience. There's no different perspective for Tory. It is what it is. He's sticking to what he says. And he's in there for many reasons outside of what Megan is talking about. He's not surrendering and willing. He's not going to be willing to surrender to new ideas. They tried that with him. He said no. They tried that. This is another card that I pulled up. Put the Hangman over there. I'm seeing someone having a victory. In the background, the building can be a prison. You know, it's a happy time for someone. They got their hands up. Yeah. I'm going to pull up and see what this card says. This card was in the upright. I use my own cards the most, the Noonebu Tarot cards, so I'm somewhat familiar with most of these cards, but I'm not familiar with a lot of them. I just look at the front and see what energy I can pull from the front of the card. But yeah, this looks like something victorious, something great happened, or is about to happen. Yay! Look at them at the bottom. All right, yes, we did it. The truth came out. Alright, let me see what this one reads. Just give me a second, please. Give me a second. Just have to find it. Alright, this is the Four of Wands, okay? The Wands, Four of Wands. It's time to celebrate with your closest acquaintances. It is a good time to pause the hard and relax. This whole situation is going to turn around. Everyone involved is going to be looking real stupid. Because it's truth time. Judgment card is up next. This looks so biblical. It's truth time. They're going to be judged for that wrongdoing and that blasphemy they putting on this young man. The Fool card in reverse. The Fool card upright is someone who's just going to take that leap and go where the wind blows them. Ain't nobody taking a leap now because y'all getting ready to get exposed. Y'all gonna be looking real foolish. This was in reverse. Here we go again, Ten of Swords. It's not gonna end well for somebody. We already had the one of the cards that came up with ignorance, mystery, and death. That's what it looks like right here. Swords kill. Okay, now I'm going to pull out my cards like I always do. It's an ugly situation. It's a lot of holes and gaps and lies. People not saying nothing who was there. People in the music industry, you know, are involved with this. You don't have options to say no to someone anymore. No, thank you. I'm good. I'm gonna do my own thing. Tory went on plenty of platforms and he shared, you know, how the industry works and how they move and how you don't gain like that. They don't like that, y'all. That's problematic because they're being exposed when stuff like this happens. It's horrible. Megan's a horrible person. And nothing hot about this. Nothing hot about what she's being put up to do. She's being asked to do these things. I want to see anybody know where I can find a picture of that foot that got shot. Where that foot at that got shot? Oh my goodness. It is so messy. It is so messy. Very, very messy. It's been a while. I haven't did a video in a while, so I chose this clown. She's just a clown. Alright, let's see what it do. Old behavior stuck. Well, she did say on one of the interviews that, the old her would have just blurted out, okay, so I slept with him, what?
He always could.
She just should have admitted it. Admit your old behaviors that are still taking place today in your new life, the life that you're living now. And she is stuck because she out here looking stupid, stuck on stupid. Live, love, and laugh. It's no love here and nobody's laughing. Tori's living in jail and she's living in her head about the consequences that may come down on her, about her being a liar about this whole situation. She's pretending out here. She's not loving and laughing. She canceled all her shows because she said she was unhappy. So that's definitely not happening. We know Tori's not happy. I mean, he has the love of his family, but how much laughing are they really doing? It's sad, y'all. It's really sad. Venus is in the building. These planets are popping up. Ven is another way of saying Venus. Venus is supposed to represent love. Let me see what else she represents. I'm going to pull my phone up real quick. She has a flip side as well. It's not all love all the time with Venus. She'll flip on you too. We're not playing these games. Let me see what I'm looking for. All right. In astrology, Venus is a planet of love, beauty, pleasure, and money. Pleasure and money. There was some pleasure going on, and there's a lot of money that is involved dealing with the industry trying to come at Tori to sign. It's associated with how people express their desires, passions, and values, as well as how they relate to others and experience pleasure. Venus energy can manifest in many ways, including relationships, creativity, socializing, pleasure, harmony, and fame. Venus can influence fame, particularly through charm and magnetism. Okay? Megan's out here practically with no clothes on. She's charming, she smiles, she's playful, Venus can indicate how people experience pleasure. Venus can bring creative abundance. Tori had that creative abundance. They wanted it. They wanted to trap him. He's trapped. He's in jail. What's Megan Thee Stallion sign? Let me find out. What's Megan Thee Stallion's birth sign, please? She's an Aquarius. Okay. What's Tory Lane's birth sign, please? He's a Leo. I'm going to pull one more card. This is a very, very messy situation. It's too many gaps. It's too many mouths being closed. It's a lot of behind the hand. It's a lot of people behind the scenes who are involved that are being quiet about it. Rock Nation for one of them. I don't want to go into that. I'm going to stick to is Megan being truthful and to keep her and Tori in this reading. But I'm going to pull out one more card. Where's my cards? Okay. This is my Oracle deck. I like using this. This was the other deck I used. I really don't mess with these, but I pulled it out today. Okay. Let's see what it do. So we have all the planets show up, the 9 Ennead. Okay. Someone's, oh no, flip back. How do I flip it back? Sorry about that. Someone's in a very dark place. Cardu and Carter represent the hearts and veins of the African race. It's a circulation card. Circulation has to do with movement. Tory Lanez was moved. He was moved. He was removed. Megan was put in a different type of light after this because she's cooperating. This is a Noonebu male and female marriage card. No, this is the Noonebu male marriage card. It states that a male can have more than one female if he can comfort her sexually, physically, emotionally, etc. It was said in the case that Megan was mad her girl slept with Tory. We don't know, it's too much child's play. It's too many gaps, It's too much child's play. This ain't nothing to laugh about. You got another man in jail based off your feelings or the people who have that battery in your back. Rock Nation. I'ma just say it. Things are going to get better. It's going to get better. The truth's going to come out sooner than later. Tory's going to have to remain where he's at and stay firm. It's all going to work out for him.
He always cooking.
1 foot in the water, 1 foot on the ground. Somebody got to go down. Water moves. Water moves. They got to move around and figure out what's going to happen here. Neither one of them are grounded until this situation comes to a halt, till the truth comes out. The spell of religion plays a major part, and Tory's being scapegoated. It's bigger than Megan's lie. It's bigger than that. see what it do. Let's see what it do. All these cards. I'm making a mess. I got so many cards up here. Making a mess. Alrighty. Let's pick one. Let's pick one. Forgiveness. You can't forgive in this situation. You're just gonna let the person that did it continue to be negative and do wrong. It's no forgiveness here. Megan, you're not gonna be forgiven, darling. You're not. Please don't ask for it. It's right versus wrong, and you are freaking wrong. You are wrong, girl. Don't look to the heavens for no help. The 9 Ennead came out in the first card. They're not going to help you. The 9 Ennead is another way of saying heavenly bodies because all the planets just float up there. They're heavenly bodies. That's it, y'all. That is it. Megan is definitely not telling the truth. The music industry is involved because we're seeing commerce and sex and business and all type of words like that. They don't get their way, they ruin lives. Lie on you, make up stuff. They even kill you sometimes. You know? It's horrible. The hangman in reverse. You're just gonna sit around and wait this one out? It's not gonna be that easy. Just hanging around. Religion has to do with deception. There's a lot of deception going on in that case. The 4 of Cups. Another person sitting under a tree looking down and depressed and worried. Just sitting there by themselves. Not good. Not good. Temperance. 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on the ground. It's not, you can't be grounded like that. You'll be standing on mud. The truth has to come out. And look at those wings. They look terrible. This person's face doesn't look like they're in a good place as well. They all look like it's something going on. Something that's not good. Look at these faces. By yourself, by a tree. It don't look like you're meditating. It look like you're worried. This one looks worried too. There's no worryation here. King of Cups is just sitting there waiting for their turn and staying stern and firm on what they know is right and exact. And Tori say he don't care what the media say. He gonna stick to what he know. It's gonna be good in the end. When Tori get out of jail, that's him and his pops right there. Yeah. This was in reverse. Codependent on others. prejudice, not recognized for work. I don't know Meg's story. I don't know if she speaks like that in her documentary. It could be about how she feels, for real. Just out here fronting and sticking out her tongue and pretending. Smiling and profiling, just being out here being fake. She's childlike. She's real childish, if you ask me. Noonebu male marriage card. A man can have as many women as he'd like, as long as it's enough, because there's more women usually to go around than men. And in this case, Tori had slept with two girls that were friends. This card causes excitement in human beings, whether it be good or bad. That's a spirit thing. The spirits cause excitement in human beings when their heart starts beating or something's going on. You know, that the spirits get nutrition off of that. That's your blood pumping hard due to a situation. And she claims that she was scared. She didn't know whether to move or not, whether she was going to be killed or not, because she'd never been shot before. That's adrenaline right there. The spirits love that. Anxiety, fear, worrying. Look at the swords up on the bed. This is not good. You're in a dark place. Someone is suffering right now due to their choice, due to what they said, due to something they didn't say. Behaviors, actions. This is what's going on with them now. Again, remember, she canceled her shows. They're saying Nicki Minaj bought them out, but who knows? These females be wilding. But anyway, this is bad. Pantheism card.
You always cooking.
Has to do with human and animal sacrifices. Pantheism are all the gods. And it's based on religion. These are gods right here. Gods and goddesses. Okay? The 9 Ennead. Gods of all religions, occult, etc. There's good and evil according to their likes and dislikes. Okay? Tory's being scapegoated. That's what's going on here. Yep. Thanks everybody. True peace. This is Marsha Tapu Unu Anet Nupu. And I'm just making it known. Have a good rest of the day. True peace.